BKB, and I thought, it's not really going to work out, is it? What do you think the reasoning is behind picking Drow here? Even though you're
Febby and Sven and Lina, probably one of the oldest safe lane dueling combos. Extremely scary.
Oh, the
even
kick.
after the Lina stun node.
The roll in and the forward spirit to here. Cold snap down and Cuckoo's dead. A good movement in.
Yeah, he takes all that like spells, like so. Disruptor's mana pool's low. He knows that they're there. Or Jesse Dash.
Well, they had vision up on the high ground. They take a tier 1, but they have. It's been impressive down in the bot lane as they're actually roaming on mid. The kick comes through, it's going to miss, but the roll will land. And with the Sunstrike and Cold Snap, Cuckoo's going to take a big burst of damage. Cannot even after himself. MVP.
That's going to be so...
Pick an OD then. Peter found the counter, gank him over and over again. We've seen this up against Death Prophets, ODs, and a good kick from Dubu rolls in as well, and Cass doesn't have the card to throw. MVP are just finding pick-up after pick-off from lane to lane.
Point from farming the Ancients, they don't really have Ancient stealing ability.
Oh man, is Sven going to be able to kill this? The Sunstrike is big and the kick perfectly placed. MP will pop his God Strength to ensure that the kill is secured before the Astral comes through.
This is definitely not the type of lineup where you're going to be checking runes solo.
Raging Potato, you have TP'd in. The Sven with God Strength is going to clear through all of them. It's 3 hits onto Cast, that's all he needs. One more final swipe of the sword. He's relatively slow, I know, but it's too quick. With the pure damage from the orbs of OD and that minus armor from amplified damage, Slardar clears through it and gives the Drow Ranger the Aegis.
That wasn't all that necessary.
Mineski might be setting up the fight here. Jesse Bass has picked himself up a blink, but oh dear. No, that's not how you set up for it. A TP will come through from the OD. Are you going to really complete this? The stun from Sven clears up Cast and QQ. Luckily he's invis. Able to keep himself out.
Witch Doctor got flanked from the right.
OD's invis is about to wear off. I think QQ's dead. They're going to go for the kill to Jesse Bass first, but I have no idea what this OD was thinking.
I think he right now like he didn't even realize his invis was,
which they haven't used yet. They've got a good way of grabbing all of MVP. And there's always that moment, when a team is super far ahead, they're thinking we've got this, we've got items, we're doing really well, and then they walk into that combo once and they get wiped, and then the game kind of resets itself. This time they get the stat storm onto 2 big heroes, but Earthspirit has already
there's no follow-up between
aggressively forward, the Witch Doctor, the 3-man stun with the kick. Oh, I think it's all over. 13-0, they tried the combo, Aegis has dropped, Disruptor's dead, 5 are dead. Drow Ranger's gonna be the 6th, and she dies. Guess what? Dead. Everybody is bloody well, just bloody dead.
I think that was gonna be really risky. Clearly, there were only 3-man and waiting for 2 people to revive, and this MVP had all the momentum. They had the creeps, they had the Forge Spirits, based on the fights we've seen so far. It's really hard for Mineski, I think. Calling their team fight a wombo combo is slightly optimistic.
As he feels like half a second.
Yeah, this boost of travel, I think the read is that it's not a farming boost of travel, it's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna keep you in your base boost of travel.
Oh look, he gets out of the kinetic field. Oh, can he escape this actually? What does he invoke? Ghost Walk. The sentry. Well played. Mineski.
This team is not having good keeping. Be far away from BKB.
Dire's top tower is under
really
attack.
Needs this game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, MVP are up at top lane. They're shoving hard into this with the back into the stun. Raging Potato cleared up easily. 5 back into the game because MP has actually been caught here under the death ward, and that damage output from OD is pretty good, but he mules up. Save the Sven for now. MVP, a glimpse back on the Febby, but again, a good force staff. It's been utilized a couple of times now very well. The kick catches 2, and with the Sven stun into cleave, here's the combo from MVP, raining down fire from the sky. And Mineski, they buy back the OD, but 19-1.
Top tower is under attack.
Lina pretty much has full mana, full cooldown.
Right, they can just link with Sven, catch someone again. There's the Cast Witch Doctor, but LSA has already been used. Even with a kick of the Earth Spirit, barely misses out.
Storm. This is so bad for Mineski. I think realistically this kind of they have no way to fight this anymore.
Man crush from Jesse Bass for QQ. This is a die back for him. The Astral keeps him alive for a second with a little bit of lag there. Just one strike bang on his head, I think. I'm not sure. I'm lagging a little bit here. SDA servers are not doing me well. MP 4 stabbed away. QO keeps him alive. The damage output's not good enough. Gigabyte blinks in aggressively. He's not going to catch anybody. Forev just turns and fights for the Sun from Sven and Raging Potato. He's looking for the glimpse or something, but he's gone as well. One by one, and GG's called as Mineski tap out.
Is that Mineski's first loss?
Yes.
I think so, right?
They
were 8-0.
They are 8-0, but now 8-1. So MVP Phoenix. Let's run through it actually. Mineski 8-0 or 8-1 now. MVP Phoenix gonna be 6-3. PNC 5-4. Taring 3-0. That's the top 4 of the groups there. But that is, you're right, Mineski's first loss of the WePlay group stage.
And it was a really convincing win for MVP too. I would have guessed it was going to be somewhat drawn out, and